Well, in our next community conversation, we're joined by Abby Mandell from the UVA School of Medicine. She's sitting down with Steve.
All right, Abby, appreciate you coming in and spend a few minutes with us on Election Day. You're facilitating a presentation coming up at the Center at Belvedere. We love the work they do there. Share with us kind of the topic of your discussion.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. We're going to be talking about design equity. So we're really interested in how do we make our communities more livable for people of all ages. And I'll be joined by two colleagues from the School of Architecture who specialize in these kinds of topics.
And how does that tie in with the center? Why is it of such importance to maybe folks that are there?
Well, you know, the center does incredible work in the community, making aging awesome and available for everyone. And their building, which opened in 2020, the architects that designed that building have won numerous awards for accessibility. And there's a lot that happens in that building, like wider, shallower steps and sidewalks that don't have curbs that make it really easy for people to move in that space. And so that's wonderful, and we don't want that to be just one bright light in the community. So we have a vision that in the way that that building and that landscaping was designed for folks of all different ages to enjoy, that our entire communities can be designed that way as well.
Nice, take that on the small level and kind of put it on the macro level.
That's right, and I think there's a lot of ways from recreation to transportation to do that in lots of different places, not just physical architecture.
Interesting. So who joined you for this speaking session?
Yeah, so I'll be joined by Jessica Ellen Sewell and Andrew Monsheen, who are two professors at the School of Architecture at UVA. Jessica focuses on the relationship between gender, architecture, and culture, and Andrew studies transportation systems and travel behavior.
And these are maybe topics that we wouldn't generally at the top of our head think of, not only just as important, but in general, and you kind of make it seem, obviously, that it's something maybe all of us should be considering more.
Yes, I am personally really interested in this, because I think what happens in our society is we get to age like 40, and then there just stops being designed for us. So we have playgrounds for small children, and then we have things for people at the very end of their life, but we don't spend a lot of time talking about how to design really, really well for people ages like 50 to 80, who are just living our lives, trying to have wonderful relationships and move around the world easily. And so I'm personally really interested in bringing that kind of conversation to the public space.
That's a substantial portion of our lives.
Yes,
3 decades.
It really is.
So let's get down to the kind of the nitty gritty. When is the event? How can people get involved with it?
Great, so the event is November 12th. I feel like people will need to decompress after today. So come
we'll
on,
give you a week.
Right, come on over to us. We'll have refreshments. It's 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. It's open to everyone, and the center is such a beautiful space. I'd love for people to be able to join us, talk, engage, and also see that space.
And quickly, do people need tickets ahead of time?
We'd love it if you would RSVP at the website. The center has a link on their website, but I suspect if people roll on in, we'll let them in.
All right, appreciate it. Thanks so much, and good luck and enjoy next week.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Aaron?